Good afternoon. This is Kaylin coming to you with a craft video that I thought would be fun for those who make their own sidewalk chalk. And the directions for that are on my Facebook page, Kaylin Lee Strain. But what I have here is if you get those, or if you can use those glow-in-the-dark chalk kits, instead of using the character molds that come with the kit, you can make your own stick mold. And what I have here is a piece of wax paper, and I have a plastic tube, which I currently have a silver diamond, but it's the size that I want. And I have a pair of scissors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this wax paper. It won't be a perfect cut, but that's okay because it's just going to be divided into two. So now I have two pieces. I also have some tape here. Now, oops, sorry, I hit my phone mount that I have I'm recording this on my cell phone. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to wrap the wax paper around the tube. Just make sure it gets all tight around there. And if it's too long, you can always cut some off. Or if you need a longer length for if you're going to produce a longer stick of chalk. So I'm just securing this with a piece of tape for now. And I'm actually going to put tape all along the seam, because when you put the soft chalk mixture in before it hardens, it might leak out, so you want to seal it. See, I put my finger into right there is the end of the plastic tube on that end. There's the end of it on this end. And if you want, you have to leave one end open. You can slide the tube down to, say, this end, and then you're going to scrunch this up to make a tube bottom. And I'm just going to put tape all over this. And then I'm going to run a piece all the way around what will be the bottom of the tube. I can trim this. You just have to push your plastic tube out. I first did it with, I used coin tubes, but probably what I should have done is take the plastic tube out before closing up the end. There, now I can I'll just take this pin to kind of push it out again to kind of restore. Or if you want, you could double up the layer to make it thicker, make it stronger. I'll just do another one. Idea is you want to make this roll as tight as you can possibly get it. I'm putting tape along the length. Because I only have a little bit, just enough to fold at the bottom. What I can do, I can push the plastic tube out the bottom. I'm creating a bottom so that the chalk mixture would not come out. This time I'm doing it without the tube inside. I just kind of reshape it. Again, I'm putting a piece of tape all the way around like this. Yep, that one kind of went down, but I'm going to trim this off. And then what I've done is I run pieces of tape all the way around. Just kind of gives it a little strength when you put the glue, when you put the chalk mixture in. Just a little cleanup of that end. I'm going to do the same with this one here. I'm going to put tape all the way around this one. The one that I squeezed the plastic tube out of. The idea behind using wax paper and something to mold your tube on is you can make a stick chalk instead of using the plastic molds that come in the chalk making kits, or if you're making your own chalk out of plaster of Paris. And in a live stream video that I did recently at a chalking event where people could just chalk up the sidewalk to their heart's content. I'm just going to put another piece on the bottom here just to make sure that it's good and strong. I'm just kind of shaping it with, I have this candy cane pen. Just going to kind of shape it around. Yep, this one needs a little more. You put your, they used egg cartons at the sidewalk chalking event, and what happened was when you go to take the finished chalk out of it, it is stuck to the inside of the cardboard egg carton, or it's more like a paper pulp egg carton that was used, and thus it was not easy to take out. So because this is wax paper, the chalk mixture should not stick to it. And there you have a couple of finished molds. Clean this one up a bit. Another thing you can do to make it easier is you can take a piece of your tape, put it on the tip of your finger like this, if you can. Sometimes the corner, or you can just, or in other ways, just fold it like that, stick it in. And you're just kind of tightening up the top here, the layers of the wax paper. And then just folding it over. Oop, that one didn't want to go in, but just fold it over like that. And I'll do the same with the other one. Because it will be easier to get the chalk mixture into it if you have a tight sides. Sorry, I'm hitting my phone mount again. So sorry about the shaking. I put it on my phone mount because I can have both hands free for doing this. And my webcam is not ideally positioned to give the light that I want. There, now you can put the chalk in, and when your chalk is dry, usually according to the recipe that I had seen, or the instructions that I have, that I posted up on my Facebook page, paper instructions for making your own chalk with plaster, Paris, and tempera paint. But once you finish making it and you pour it into your mold, you can use this, and then all you have to do is just tear it. See, I didn't tape all the way around it, but you can just tear it right here. I won't do that to this because I might actually use this for filling with the chalk mixture, but you can tear it, or you can take scissors and cut it to start and then tear it off, and then it should be easier to get your chalk out, and you should have a cleaner shape stick of chalk and ready to make your mark on any sidewalk. So again, just a mold to wrap your wax paper around, the wax paper itself, and some tape and scissors, and maybe something to kind of shape the inside of your tube with, and that's it. That is what you can do for making sidewalk chalk molds for stick chalk instead of using the character molds that come with the chalk kits, or if you're making the plaster Paris chalk. And I don't have any of that, otherwise I would demo that. But I think you can find videos on how to make your own chalk on YouTube. So again, thanks for watching, and happy chalking.